Today I'd like to provide you with some further proof and evidence of the biblical inerrancy and biblical infallibility, and the fact that the Bible is a reliable and trustworthy source of information for everything: genealogy, history, geography, biology, chemistry, and whatnot. And also that the gospel accounts are very much in harmony and that they don't contradict each other, but they support each other. And this is for the purpose of your education, edification, enlightenment, illumination, and daily growing in the Word of God and in the knowledge of God. And every word from the Bible is very, very pure, very precise. It's not confusing. The Bible is never confusing. The Bible never contradicts itself. I want to make this clear. And I'm going to provide you with two verses for those of you who don't know them who have not paid attention to them so far. And these are the verses from the book of Matthew and the book of John on the topic of, was John the Baptist Elijah who was to come? Again, I repeat, the topic is, was John the Baptist Elijah who was to come? And the Bible, as always, is very clear, unequivocal, and unambiguous on this topic and on this subject and on this issue. The Bible and the Gospels answer to this question with a very clear yes. John the Baptist was Elijah who was to come in the book of Matthew, chapter 17, verses 10 to 13. Let me read from the Gospel of Matthew. And the disciples asked him, saying, when then say the scribes that Elias or Elijah must first come? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Elias or Elijah truly shall first come and restore all things. Whatever that means, restore all things. But I say unto you that Elias or Elijah is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. In verse 13, then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist. Again, the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist. So, to the question of, was John the Baptist Elijah who was to come, the Gospel of Matthew answers us with a clear yes, confirming this verse and supporting this statement. I shall now read from the Gospel of John, where it clearly says and states and claims that no, John the Baptist was not Elijah who was to come. Again, the Gospel of John answers to this question with a clear no. John the Baptist was not Elijah who was to come. And this is the record of John, when the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, who art thou? And he confessed and denied not, but confessed, I am not the Christ. And they asked him, what then? Art thou Elias or Elijah? And he saith, I am not. Art thou that prophet? And he answered, no. Again, I will read the last verse. And they asked him, "What then? Art thou Elijah or Elias?" And he said, "I am not." "Art thou that prophet?" And he answered, "No." So as you can see, the Bible again and again and again is very clear, not confusing, not contradicting itself, but is affirming and confirming itself. And it answers with a very clear yes and no to the question, was John the Baptist Elijah who was to come? We can contract that answer yes and no to a yo, should you wish to do so, or we can contract them it reversely, no and yes, nes. So yo or nes. That's a mixture between yes and no and yes. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and God bless you.